Yo, what's poppin'? My people, my YouTube family, what's cracking? What's cracking, family? Just want to talk to y'all a little bit today, man. First time streaming live. I'm the humble investor. I'm new to the investment world. I've been in about 5 years, so I want to give y'all all the content I got, all the things I've learned over the years. So we're just trying to get it busting. Feel me? It's the Spot TV. Y'all know what it is. Let me adjust the thing up in here, up in here, up in here. All right. Yo. Look, so I just want to talk a little bit about investing. All right, this is the Spot TV. First time going live, man. So I want y'all to be patient with me. It's your humble investor, King Stoney from the south side of Chicago. Want to teach y'all how to go from from the streets to Wall Street. Um, so this is pretty much all my new investors, people who trying to look for long-term investing, people who want to learn how to park their finances in different assets to grow over time. So one of the first things we want to talk about is just opening up a brokerage account, right? Opening up a brokerage account doesn't take much. It doesn't take much, right? You go on a lot of these websites and apps. One I recommend for you is an easy platform. A lot of people they don't talk down on it, but it's a very simple platform to use, which is Robinhood. Robinhood is a platform you can use to start to invest in your financial freedom. You can invest in a Roth IRA, a traditional IRA. You can invest into stocks, ETFs, and things of that nature, right? And so, yeah, I'll show you guys my um my Robinhood account. Um, Again, Robinhood link will be in the description. It's a small account I'm starting. I do option trading as well. So if you notice, here is my buying power. Um, got a few dollars for buying power, and so I am on a margin in this. So I will walk you through my profits and loss just over the past year to date. I've made about $15,000 trading, option trading. And I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself when I talk about option trading a little bit. But I learned option trading maybe about a year and a half ago. I've been long term investing since an app that was called Stash. It was this app called Stash. Then I started investing in Acorn. So I started investing in Stash first, and Stash was a platform where you can buy ETFs, the stock market, and crypto as well. And so I was investing $5 and $10 into that every single day. I mean, every single paycheck, right? So I think back then I got paid every week. So I would invest in that every paycheck. Um, and one day I looked up and I had a few hundred in there. And then it's a platform called Acorn. Now, Acorn is a platform that you can invest in. You can hook your bank account up to it. Um, and every time you swipe your card, it'll round up for you. So it'll round up 25 cents, 50 cents, a dollar, $5, whatever you want. Right. So, um, man, I hooked those two bank accounts up and I just started long term investing for myself. At the time, I was working at the airport. So, I was trying to figure out a way to get off the corporate plantation. And so I learned how to long term invest in those two platforms. Fast forward a few years, I end up downloading what I told you guys just a minute ago, Robinhood. I downloaded Robinhood, Coinbase. Right now, I have Fidelity. It's other platforms out there that you can use though, like Webull, Moo, and things like that. We'll get into later down the line. So I do want to know, how do you guys invest? How do you invest your paycheck? What are you invested in? I'll be honest with you. I'll be very, very, very honest with you. I am a shoe fanatic. So I would say that I invest a lot into shoes, right? What I got on now, what I got on them dunk joints, something hard, right? But I'm always looking for ways to make multiple streams of income, right? And so in 2020, I started selling shoes and other things like that. So that's one way I started investing in myself. Then I taught myself how to trade options. So I want to know, how do you guys invest in yourself every month, every paycheck, or every 2 weeks? You pay your phone bill, right? You pay your car note, you pay your light bill, you paying your gas, you paying your rent, right? You paying all these essential things that you need. But do you pay yourself first? Do you pay yourself first? And what I mean when I say do you pay yourself first, we know you're gonna have to pay them bills, right? You pay them like clockwork. Sometimes they come out of your check automatically, right? They say you should be investing 10% of your income at minimum, at bare minimum, 10% of your income to, to start investing in yourself for long term. Then you gotta understand, if you're over 40, we behind the eight ball. You're over 40, you behind the eight ball. Which means you should be trying to dump at least 20% of your income. And when you listen to people like the Wall Street Trappers, the Earn Your Leisures, and the brothers who really, really know what they're doing, they're gonna tell you what you buying all that other stuff for. Dump, when you done paying all this, dump half of what you got left, dump half into the market. You got ETFs, you got crypto, you got Bitcoin. Bitcoin dancing right now. Bitcoin dancing. Well, it's down 500. It's down 46% on the day. So right now it's at 116,000. So it's down about $540. I'm invested in that. XRP look like it's cooking again. So these are things I want y'all to learn, that investing can take your money a long way. I never understood what they were talking about when they said let your money work for you while you sleep. And now I know the definition of what letting your money work for you while you sleep looks like, for sure. I'm from the street, so of course, I was looking for some heavy returns, right? But when I really started learning the market, what it looked like, learning how to read the charts, learning to get my entries right, and again, this is financial advice. Nothing I'm telling you um, is for you to go buy, sell, or hold. I'm just talking about some of the stocks that I invest in, like XRP, Bitcoin. All right, those some of the cryptos I invest in. I think I got an average cost on XRP at about $2.13 right now. It's at about $3.22. It's up three. It's down 3.88% today, so it's almost down 3.9%. And so we're just looking to buy more as XRP pull back. Another one, like Nvidia is cooking. I am up almost 46% on Nvidia, right? And so I'm looking to buy more of Nvidia on a pullback. We looking for Nvidia to go at least to the next move for Nvidia is 200, and that's what we're looking for, right? We're looking for Nvidia next to go to 200. That's what we waiting on. Any pullbacks, we want to buy in. So When I ask you how you invest in your money, I really want to know, where do you put your money? And if you don't know where to put your money, get in the chat. Let me know that you want a couple ways to park your money, a couple places to park your money. You want a couple apps, like I just told you, you can hook up to Robinhood and things like that. So I want to know where you parking your money every 2 weeks. Not buying Jordans, not going out buying the latest sneakers, the hats, not going out buying the latest clothing, but saving and putting money into an investment account and letting it grow, right? Then the next move is to build out another account where you have an emergency fund, and and so on and so forth. Yeah, yeah, for sure. So I'm looking at my other phone over here. I'm on Twitch as well, and somebody was saying, um, yeah, for sure. And so I was just broadly just brushing over things. But what happens is you have to clear your debt out first, right? So what I'm doing now is I'm using option trading to clear out my debt, right? Credit card debt. I don't have much student loan debt, so I really pretty much just got some credit card debt, which is not that deep, a few thousand, right? And I was diagnosed with lymphoma back in 2016, and I've kind of been I was kind of in a credit card rut ever since then. But since I've learned how to trade options, options is my second income. My first income is what I do, and we run a we run a nonprofit organization for people in recovery and supporting people in recovery and meeting them where they at. But my second job, I've taught myself how to financially trade options, and I'm a profitable trader right now. Uh, I've seen what it can do. It can change lives, and I wanna spread the wealth to y'all. I don't want to come here and sell you a course. I don't want to make you get in the Patreon. I literally just want to come um, talk about the plays I'm in, talk about how you can get off the corporate plantation early. My mentors and people of that nature, they have retired early. They're not working till they 55 and 60. Um, they're young, they figured out the market, and they get in and they get out. And I just want to show y'all that it's possible. It's possible, right? It's possible. Let's see what else we got on the radar. Let's see what we else got cooking today. I'm always looking to invest in other things like REITs. REITs is basically investing in real estate. And so Robinhood don't have that for you right now. You will probably have to go to like some like Fidelity, TD Ameritrade, um, things of that nature, right? You'll probably have to go to a platform like that, but you can buy into REITs. And again, what REITs are they are real estate investments where you can invest into the full community of real estate, um, like all those big outlet malls, especially the high end ones out in Las Vegas with the Burberry store and all these beautiful big stores, Philippe. You got gas, you got all these stores out there. You can invest in that without buying the building. See, a lot of us think we need to buy a building to invest in real estate, and we don't. That's just simply not true. You can buy into a REIT, REIT, as REITs, right? You can buy into REITs, which is the full market of real estate. Okay, so I want y'all to put that on your radar. Put REITs on your radar. You can invest into real estate without physically buying a building. And so that's kind of where I started at, buying REITs. All right. Global Net Leasing, Simon and Simon, These are Simon Property Group. Y'all know what Simon Property Group is. When you see that sign and ticker symbol is SPG. When you see that sign, when you pull up to them outlet malls and you see that big old Simon Property Group, when you go in there to spend your bread, why not invest in it? That's all I'm saying. Why not put your money into something that and so I know a lot of people say, "Oh, invest in what you buy and invest it." Okay, that's fine, but do some homework too. Don't just invest in Nike because you buy Nikes. Invest in to see where what what's Nike PE, what's Nike spreadsheet look like, what Nike cash flow look like, what Nike, how long Nike have been stuck in there, like what's gonna get them out of the. You have to. I mean, and this information is public. Once you invest in a company, you have the right to go and look at all the paperwork and see what the cash flow look like, what's the price to earning, and things like that. And so you get to look at sheets and you get to factor in whether it's a good company for you to invest in long term, or if it's best for you to invest in short term, or is it a company you just trade day to day? I'm not recommending anything to anybody. I want you to know this is for educational purposes only. I'm not recommending that you buy, sell, or hold anything. This is for educational purposes only. I'm only telling you what I will do. I'm only telling you how I'm trying to build my financial wealth. I'm only going to tell you how I'm trying to get out the trenches, get out the ruts, and that's investing into my life. It's called investing into yourself. So when you get your paycheck, your first paycheck, what do you do with it? What do you do with it? Do you run, like we're saying, to the other communities and buying this and buying that? And on Fridays, what do you do with that paycheck? Are you running to the liquor store? You getting your bottle, you getting your squares, you getting your smokes, you getting this, you getting that, you getting clean, you getting freshened up for the weekend, you feel me? Why not stay in this weekend? Okay, okay. I'll say this, right? Why not go to the bar? Why not just go and get you a baba and go to the crib? Chill out, stay off in the crib for the weekend, chill with the lady, watch the movies. You save a little money from going to the bar, drinking at the bar all day. $20 a shot. It is what it is. You tell me. You tell me if that makes sense. Do it for 6 months. Go on a fast for 6 months. Fast for 6 months. We need some discipline about ourselves. That's why we can't build financial wealth, because we're too busy worried about what the next person doing. And if you pay all your bills and you ain't got nothing but $300-400 left, first thing you want to go do is go spend it. Why would you do that? You you could put that $300 in VOO, VTI, Bitcoin. You could put it in any of those and chill, right? But you want to spend it so fast because in your mind you thinking, oh, if I put it in Bitcoin and go down, my money gone. Are you thinking about when Bitcoin go back up? Every dip is not a good buy. But what I will say, if you know if it's a good company and it dip, it's a beautiful, it's the best buy in the world to change your life. Bitcoin ever go back down to 100,000, I'll be back in the brink truck up. If it ever go back down, I'll be back in the brink truck up. And I'm drinking mushroom coffee. That's what that is. I'll be on my healthy bit. You know what I mean? Because you can't build wealth without your health. How you gonna build wealth and become financially stable and then your health deteriorate? I mean, yeah, you left it all to your kids, hopefully, and you wrote a will and some stuff like that, but then you don't get to enjoy none of it. Get up, exercise, get that heart pumping, get your health together. Health and wealth is the most we're gonna talk about a lot on this channel. But financial literacy is the biggest. I got guests that's gonna come on and talk about financial literacy and things like that. People who made it out the trenches. I'm talking about real street cats that we got up out the trenches and we started investing our money into the market. And there's so many brothers that's successful, way more successful. I'm at the tip of the iceberg. I haven't even broke the ceiling yet, you know, and I'm still learning. So that's why I want to walk through this journey with you guys. I'm still learning. Um, and I would love for you guys to walk on this journey with me, watch me run, build up um, that that Robinhood account that I was showing you. That right now is at about 7 grand altogether. It's with my buying power. It's probably at about 14 grand. Um, and when we talk about buying power, um, we call it dry powder. And so when I'm holding that when I'm holding that number, I'm not buying too much right now. I'm waiting for some pullback. It's called having dry powder, so that when the market do pull back, that rubber band you can buy in down there. When it go back up, you will be in the right position. So investing in yourself is all about paying yourself first, reading the charts, learning how the market move. Um, Watching CNN, not CNN, CNBC, and things like that, just to stay focused on all the news. But don't let that type of news deter your mind from buying things or selling things, because the big markets, the big news outlets are born to manipulate the market. I don't know if you was in the market when Elon Musk was just over there with the orange guy, with our president. But I tell you this, excuse me, guys, my sinuses is kicking in. It's August. But I tell you this, you watch the market do this. And it did a lot of up and down, and the rich manipulates the market so crazy that you have to get in just to see what's to it. Um, And again, you got to learn risk management and things like that, put on a stop loss, and things like that. But that's more we'll get into. I want to make about a 25-minute live clip. First time doing it. We can get more comfortable with it. Better scenery, better quality. Y'all know what it is. I appreciate y'all for sliding up on me. It's the Spot TV. A lot more content coming, man. Y'all keep up with me. Y'all know what it is. Love. Peace.